to GPS trackers are actually devices installed on cars to locate them at any time, at real time. What I mean by real time is if you want to locate any car that has a GPS device installed on it, it's not as if you will locate it. Maybe they said 10 minutes ago it was there. No, you locate it immediately on your map. Now, what are GPS trackers? GPS trackers are portable devices that use the global positioning system, GPS, to determine and monitor the real-time location of an object or a vehicle. GPS trackers are portable devices that use the global positioning system to determine and monitor the real-time location of an object or a vehicle. We have different types of GPS trackers. But majorly they are divided into 3 types. And because of modern technologies, we might have different types of trackers, but the major ones are these 3 types. Number 1 is the plug and play GPS tracker. The plug and play GPS tracker is just a small device with an OBD socket. We talked about OBD2 yesterday. A GPS tracker, a plug and play tracker is a small device with an OBD socket. So all you need to just do is to get into your car. Definitely you have the app on your phone or maybe a platform that's dedicated for the tracker. You just go under your hood like we did yesterday. You locate your OBD. You locate your OBD port inside your car. So I'm trying to share the screen. Okay, let me just continue. You locate your OBD to inside your car, and thank you. All right, can you see my screen now?
Very clear, sir. Very clear.
All right, thank you very much. It's just an OBD socket. So you just locate the OBD inside the car and plug it directly inside the OBD. Once you plug it, it gets activated. Once you on the ignition, it gets activated. Then you now check on your app. You can see your location. You can know the speed of the car and so many other things. So many other life data that you give you. The second one is the add wire tracker. Add wire tracker. This is an example of a add wire tracker. I'm showing you the add wire tracker. Can you see it? Can you see the tracker?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can see
This
the carton.
is the add wire tracker. Don't forget, the first one I told you about was the plug and play tracker that you socket into the OBD2 port of the car. Then this is a add wire tracker, which is commonly used in Nigeria. Though the OBD plug and play 2 is used, but they are scarce and expensive kind of. But this is what is mostly applicable that we normally use. This is the add wire tracker. The add wire tracker is connected and integrated directly to the vehicle's electrical system. The add wire tracker are connected and embedded directly into the vehicle's electrical system. Okay, now, for example, you want to install this now. I'll tell you about how to install it. I'll tell you about to install it as we move on. But for now, let's just get the types of trackers we have. This one is embedded directly, connected directly to the car's electrical system. It has to do with the ignition, it has to do with the starter, and it has to do with the fuel system. I'll tell you how this is being connected as we move on. The third one is the battery powered tracker. Just a small device. A small device that is something like this, just like this. It's a very small device like this. I don't have the sample here. I will have brought it. A small device like this. They are actually expensive too. All you need to just do, it has its own power. It has its own battery. It uses its own battery. All you need to just do is to find somewhere inside the car and drop it there. Then you open the app or the platform that's controlling it, as the case may be. Then you register it. Excuse me. Those are the three types of trackers. The first one I said is the plug and play tracker, which is connected directly to the OBD2. The second one is the add wire tracker, which is this, and we'll be going a little bit into this, especially the connection. Like the remaining two, they don't really have much connections to deal with. The first one is plug and play. The third one is standalone. That's the battery power tracker. It's a standalone tracker, so we won't really be going much into that. Now, let's talk about location. Let's talk about location and installation points. When you want to install a tracker, number one, you don't put a tracker where there are heated elements, like near the silencer, like near anything that is heating up on the car. You don't put a tracker there. It might damage it. Then you don't put a tracker too hidden that it cannot see, that it cannot have contact with the sky. You don't put a tracker too hidden that it cannot have access to the sky. Since we all know it is working with GPS, GPRX, or GSM, it's working with the global positioning system. So you don't put it too hidden in the car, at least for it to have a contact with the GPS system. Then about that's for the OBD2 plug and play. In the add wire tracker, you have to find a discrete place to put this. You have to find a discrete place to put this. Mostly inside the car, or sometimes under the fuse box, if it is a car that has space under the fuse box, because eventually we are connecting almost all the things here to the fuse box, one way or the other. I'm going to explain that later as we move on. So that's about the location. Now we talk about the installation steps, which is where we are going to have a little time on the hardwired tracker. The OBD installation, OBD plug and play installation, is just for you to buy it, open it, connect it to your OBD, switch on your ignition, and install the app. That's for the OBD one. This second one is the hardwired one. We're going to come and discuss this. The third one is just the small thing, a small device that it has its own power, like maybe all those calculators, battery, and all that, or maybe your remote battery. Just put it and throw it somewhere under your car seat, and you control it from the app. Now let's go fully into the hardwired tracker. The hardwired tracker has so many wires. But I can assure you, it's not something to be scared of, because this is the complete package, this is the complete item, this is a relay, this is the complete item inside the car. This is a speaker. This is a speaker, or rather, this is a microphone. This is a microphone. This is a speaker. Okay, no, this is the speaker. This is the mic. The small thing here. Now I'm going to explain briefly on how to connect this tracker for you. I'm going to explain to you briefly how to connect this hardwire tracker. First of all, before you connect it on a car, you disconnect the negative terminal for safety. Disconnect the negative terminal of the car. After disconnecting the negative terminal of the car, all these wires shouldn't scare you because you're going to be dealing initially with just the red wire and the orange wire. Red, orange, and the black wire. Those are the things you'll be dealing with for a start. The remaining wires, plenty here. They are wires that are meant for the speaker, for the mic. I will explain what these two do for you when you finish installing. And every manufacturer will tell you from their booklet how the wires are connected, each their colors and where they go. You can see from this thing, from this manufacturer's diagram I'm showing you, you see speaker, you see the ones that go to Kickstarter, you see this. Okay, but for the basis, let me just tell you, the red wire on this tracker, this particular red wire, the red wire goes to the battery's positive terminal. This red wire goes to the battery's positive terminal. It doesn't.
I'm not seeing the presentation. No. I don't know what other people are saying.
Please, can you see my screen?
We can see it clear.
Can everybody see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Now.
Yes, we can see it.
You can see the screen. It's just the voice.
Right. So we continue. But before we continue, let me just start. Let me just shift back a little so that those that missed it can catch it. I said these are all the components inside the tracker, inside the hardwire tracker. This is the microphone. This is the speaker. Then these are wires to connect all these components. Now, forget about all these plenty wires here because most of them are mainly for this speaker, microphone, and these other attachments to it. The major thing here is the ones that will cut the car, that will stop the car when you want the car to stop. The one that will give a command for the car to start. Because all these things will be commands from your phone. You can stop the car, then you can give a command for the car to start. We are not saying you can start the car automatically. It's not as if the car will just start from your phone. We are saying you give a command for the car to start. How does a GPS, how does a tracker work? Especially the hardwire tracker. Because among all the trackers I called for you now, it is only one that can shut a car down, start a car. You can hear the things they are discussing inside your car. The rest can only give you location of the car. Then maybe advanced technology could make them maybe lock it down and it will move again. But this particular hardwire tracker, it locks down the car. You can start the car. In fact, if your battery is removed, it will send you a message that your battery has been removed. Now, going into the connection proper. This red wire, like I said, like now here, we are going to use the red wire, we are going to use the orange wire, and we are going to use the black wire. Just 3 wires. Those are the wires we are going to use that are directly interacting with the ignition system of the car, and they are directly interacting with the ignition system of the car, the fuel stream system of the car, and also the starter of the car. These are the 3 wires we are going to use. The first one is the red wire. The red wire is connected to the positive terminal of the car. In the workshop, in the garage, we say it's connected to direct current. It's connected to direct current. That is 12 volt direct. That's what we call it in the workshop. Now, how do you find direct current? We'll talk about that. Don't forget. How do we find direct current? How do we find direct current? We'll talk about that. Don't border. That was the first one. The second one is the purple, is the orange wire.
What crack person car?
The second one is the orange wire. The orange wire is connected to the ignition switch of the car. You connect this to the ignition of the car. Then the black wire is connected to the heart of the car. Now, how does this work? When you're connecting a tracker, is either you connect to the ignition line or you connect to the fuel line. So as a command is being received by the device, it shuts down the fuel, then the car stops. And nothing can start that car unless the device receives another command to start the car. That is for the fuel part. The second one is the ignition part, where you connect
Alpha. Are there lectures?
You connect the orange button to the ignition circuit, and once the device gets a command to shut down the system, it shuts down the system until a command is sent again from your phone that the system should come on before the ignition starts working. When you talk about ignition, we're talking about cutting off the spark of the car. We're talking about cutting off the spark from the car. And when there's no spark from the ignition from the coils of the car, definitely the car will not start. If it's cut short, it will start. Now, how do we find ignition? How do we find power? This is a testing run. You can see. You can see this is a testing lamp. You can actually grab any part of the car and you put it on the negative. We are looking for ignition. Now this is direct current. The ignition is not on. The ignition is not on. This is direct current. So that is the positive we are talking about. The ignition is not on. No, wait. I'm looking for the one that needs ignition. I'm looking for the one that needs ignition to come on. On ignition. This is a ignition circuit. Off the ignition. On the ignition. This is an ignition circuit. Off it now, let me see. Yeah, the ignition is off now. You can see we can get power direct from here. Then we can get ignition from here. Okay, this is for situations where you have to put the tracker, hide it under the fuse box. Like I said initially, that you can hide under the fuse box. But this car is a Toyota. It might not give us the opportunity to be able to hide this under the fuse box. It might not have enough space. In fact, it doesn't have enough space under the fuse box. So in that situation, we go inside where the wires are, inside where the fuses are, where we can actually hide this thing under the dashboard of the car. The same thing, we'll do it inside the car to determine an ignition circuit and a direct current circuit. That is where we'll put these two wires. The red goes to the direct current, the orange goes to the ignition circuit. Then this, the black, goes to the heart of the car. Heart, you can just heart it anywhere where there's heart on the car, or directly to the heart of the car, the negative terminal. So that is that. Every other wire here, it's for the speaker and this relay connection, which are here and is manufacturer specified to tell you which wire goes for which wire goes for which. to tell you which wire is for which wire is for which. So that is all about the installation of the wire tracker. There are other things I would love to just share with you briefly. I would like to share little things with you briefly. If you're connecting a tracker, always make sure it is connected through a fuse for safety precautions. Make sure it is connected through a fuse for safety precautions. Don't just go and find arc somewhere and put it. Don't go and find negative somewhere or go and find ignition somewhere and put it. It's not as if it will not work. It will work. But for safety precautions, make sure you pass through the fuses so that in case there's anything, the fuse will be the one to cause. Secure all wires. After all electrical installations, you secure all wires. Make sure you take all wires. Then you reconnect the battery terminal. After reconnecting the battery terminal, that is after the installation. Now, you insert a SIM into this device. This device has a place where you can insert a SIM. It has a place where you can insert a SIM. You insert the SIM. It also has a switch inside it. I actually don't want to open this because it's a new device and we're not ready to use it now. It's just for practical purposes. We opened it. There's a SIM slot in it and a small switch. All you need to just do, make sure the SIM is registered and the SIM is loaded with credit. Then you insert it. You switch it on. Once you switch it on, these lights come on. Then you go to the app. It has a phone app. You follow the instructions on the manufacturer specified. Like I said, there are different types. You follow the instructions. It's easy. You install it. After installing the software, you configure your number. The good thing about this tracker is it has space for 5 different numbers. You can put your number, you can put your spouse, you can put your son, you can put your colleague, so that in case of anything, maybe your phone is stolen or something, you can actually call your spouse or your friend to shut down your car wherever the car is. The car will definitely shut down. Then at every point in time that you want to know the location of your car, all you need to do is to send a particular code to the car. The car is now a moving communication gadget on its own. You can send a message to it. It will send you its location through the Google Map instantly. So I think with that, we have come to the end of this GPS. Okay. The phone is there. So with this, we've come to the end of this training. Please, in case anybody is doing any installation and you feel, in case you're doing any installation and you feel maybe you get confused or something and you feel you just need to contact me, please feel free through NGS or document. Feel free anytime. Just contact me. Any question before I go? Any question?
Yes, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Please, sir. I want to find out, sir.
Yeah,
So please, what's the difference between a tracker and a demobilizer?
A tracker and a demobilizer.
Hello, sir.
Okay, let me try and
Hello, sir.
explain it. A tracker
Okay, sir.
does the work of a demobilizer. A tracker does the work of a demobilizer, but a demobilizer might not do the work of a tracker. But both of them, their major thing is just to shut the car down. But a tracker will give you location, real-time location. Why a demobilizer? We have all type of demobilizers that they use, all those ping, all those ones that you just put in your car. Those are called demobilizers. They will stop the car quite all right. And all of them still work. To be candid with you, all of them still work on this same principle of cutting down the fuel supply or cutting down the ignition system. You understand? But a demobilizer will only shut down the car. It might not necessarily tell you the location of the car. But this GPS, hardwired GPS tracker will shut down the car, tell you where the car is located. Then for a demobilizer, another disadvantage on demobilizers is that they can easily locate where the wires and cut stuff. But a GPS tracker is always hidden. Then even if you remove the battery of a GPS tracker, it doesn't stop. A GPS tracker has its own inbuilt battery. You remove the battery of the car for I think 72 hours or more, it will still be active. So you cannot just come and remove the battery and say, okay, yeah, the tracker. No, the tracker is still active. So the difference between a demobilizer and a tracker is that the demobilizer shuts down the car, the tracker shuts down the car. But the demobilizer might not necessarily give you the location of the car. Like the example I gave earlier, all those other old car security that we used to use, they will only demobilize the car, but they might not be able to track. Please, have I answered your question, please?
Yes, thank you very much, sir.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay, please, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir. It's Mr. McDonald. I want to confirm.
Right.
Yeah, if you do the tracking system, that's one. Two, is it all tracking system have camera? Like this wire at the tracker you are showing us now, do this have a camera?
Thank you. I love that question. I love that question. You know, the modern day trackers like this now. Some of these wires is for camera, but they did not give us a camera among all the items in there. You can have a camera, you can have a speaker, you will have a camera, you will have a speaker, you have a mouthpiece, and what's the other thing? Some other device that you can connect to it. But you know, the major thing now is many people don't. In fact, even this speaker and this mouthpiece I'm talking about, many people don't just connect it. You understand? But a comprehensive GPS installation should have a speaker, should have an inbuilt camera to see what is happening inside the car at real time. And the reason why people don't even put camera mainly is because of our network system. You understand? The network system in Nigeria is not too strong. I'm sure other places that they have good, strong network system, putting the camera will not be a problem. To put the camera in Nigeria now, our ordinary video-to-video call, we know how it does. But I know we will get there anyway. But when you get a more expensive tracker, it will come with all those things. Or maybe imported trackers, they will come with all those add-ons you're talking about. Thank you very much, Mr. Donald. I love that.
Mr. Chitu.
All right, Mr. Shitu.
Okay, I have another question, sir.
Okay, please let's listen to Mr. Shitu first. Let's listen to Mr. Shitu, please.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Mr. Shitu, you have the floor, please.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Shitu.
Yes, sir. Thanks for the lecture. As regarding to the yellow wire you talked about, that's for the ignition or the fuel line. Is it that the wire will be connected in parallel or in series to the line, or how do we connect the wire?
They will be connected. They will be connected in series. It will just be like something. It will just be series so that when it cuts, it will shut down that system going on that series line. And it's not the yellow one, it's the red and the orange one, the red and the orange. Like I told you, these things, they are like manufacturer specified, but majorly, these are the three ones that go. It will be connected in series with any of the wires you want to use. You just loop it on it. What does the shutting down is inside the tracking device. It will just be looped on it. It will go and flow with it directly like that. Have I answered you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Shitu.
Okay, please, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shitu. Yeah, Mr. Donald.
Yeah, please, sir. I would like to get your contact because as at yesterday, somebody wanted me to connect to do this business for him. We start,
Okay.
but so I know the
Okay, you know what we are going to do, sir? You know what we are going to do? I think we should get in contact with NGS on any of our social media platforms. Just get in contact with any NGS on any of our social platforms, then they can get me available for you. I'm always around anytime.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir. After the lecture, let me get your name so I can ask somebody on the group chat so that I can get your.
Okay, I am Babatunde Adesoya.
Okay, sir. Okay, Babatunde Adesoya. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Babatunde Adesoya.
Okay, sir. Good evening.
All right.
I want to ask a question.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're
Thank you very
welcome,
much.
sir. All right. Okay, in the absence of no more questions, I think we should just call it a day.
He wants to say something.
Okay, please come on. If you want to
Okay,
say
sir.
something, just say. Yeah.
Sir, please, I would like to know if there will be any form of physical training to enhance our understanding so we can practice.
Okay. I think Prof will communicate that to everybody because I think they are thinking in that line too. So I'm sure Prof will communicate that to everybody soon.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Anthony. Okay, Mr. Anthony, can we have your question, please?
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Anthony.
So my question is, the SIM card you are going to insert on that GPS tracker, you say you'll be loaded with credit, meaning
Yes.
that it's working with the credit. Does that mean that if the credit got finished, it will stop? It will stop
Okay,
working?
that's a very wonderful question, sir. The truth is, most GPS I have installed. If you load it 1,000 naira, it might take you 1.5 months or 2 months. You understand? And the GPS, the GPS device will always send you a message when the airtime is almost finishing. When the airtime is almost finishing on it, it's always send you a message. Then, especially you when you are checking, because normally what people do is maybe you are in the office, you park your car downstairs, you can just send a message to send this location. So once you send a message and you see the answer is dragging, or maybe you see that the reply is coming in, you know, the money is mainly meant for the SMS that it sends.
Okay.
Because what it sends is SMS with a Google Map link. That's what it sends. So the money is mainly for SMS. So once it's getting finished, it will tell you. Or maybe when you see you send a message to it, it took long. Instead of it to reply you immediately, if you see it took long, then all you need to do is just to use your phone to just send another airtime to the line direct. You don't have to remove the GPS, you don't have to remove the device, you don't have to do anything. You just send another airtime. And I bet you there are some that as long as you don't use it often to check location, you understand? Stop. You know, some people will just be practicing with it. Stop. As long as you don't use it often, it will last you 2 months, 1K. 1K will last you 2 months. 1K is almost like almost 20 SMS or more. More than 20, like 200 SMS, that's 1K. Yes, or 250 SMS. So I think the SMS, the credit thing is not something to actually bother about compared to the what the tracker is going to do for us.
Noted, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. I enjoyed you and hope to hear more from you soon. Take care of yourself and have a very
good evening, sir.
Yeah,
So, with regards to yesterday's lecture, we don't know whether we can get the video.
They will be posted. It will be posted. It will be posted on the elements.
It will be posted. The video of yesterday will be posted. This one too will be posted, sir.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, sir. All right. Have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day. Greetings to your lovely family. Thanks a million.